In the same way that we have created different infills, we can also test different thicknesses. Let's 3D print 3 different swatches with different thicknesses so we see how they affect the flexibility and the resistance of the 3D printed swatch. Perfect. So I'm gonna delete these swatches. I'm gonna make 2 copies, so we have 3 of them at the end. And I'm gonna show you how you can adjust the size, the height. It's actually very simple. You click on the object that you want to change. You're gonna change the size of it. So the dimensions. So I'm gonna leave the first one. Well, we already have the first one from the infill tests. So I'm gonna make this one 0.5. Oh, sorry. Don't forget to unlock the lock, because if you have the lock locked, it scales the entire object based on the dimension that you have changed. So if I unlock it, then I'm gonna say that I want to scale only the height, which is the z-axis. So I'm gonna say that it's going to be 0.5. I'm going to click on the next one and you see that the next one is 0.4. And I'm going to say that it should be 0.6. And I'm going to jump from 0.6 to 0.8. If I slice it now, then it's almost not visible that they are of a different height. If I go through my printing process, like the virtual printing process, then you will see that the first layer, the second layer is now printed, the fourth, and then you can see that only these two are incrementing their height. Okay, so if I go back, all of them are growing, and then only these 2 are incrementing their height, and then the last one is adding some layers. Okay, so there is a very small difference between 0.5 and 0.8 from our perspective in our eyes. But if you print it out, then you will actually see that the difference between 0.4 and 0.8 millimeters in the fabric, on 3D printed fabric, is huge. Now that we have it, again, we're going to export it, save the file, export it, write down all of the information so you know which settings you have used and what are the heights that you are actually comparing, print it out and add it to your swatchbook.